Hello, my name is Lisa, and in today's video, I'm going to be working on my Altered Journal Reader's Digest book. And in previous video, I showed how I folded all the pages, but in today's video, I'm going to be adding the scrapbook papers to the pages to finish them out and glue them together to make the pockets and the tucks. So if you want to see how we accomplish this, stay tuned. All right, to get started with this project, to cover the pages in this book, I'm going to show you how I cut my papers down. So I'm going to get the book out of the way. And these are the cuts that I ended up with the papers. I start out with 12 by 12. I'm cutting down my papers to be 7 inches by 4.5. Let me show you in the book why I decided to do that size. Get a page here. So a regular page that's full. This is 7 by 4.5, and when I glue that on there, it's still going to show the yummy border on the outside, but it's not going to be too far into the crease to make it too thick inside, and hopefully that's going to make it a little less full. So I'm starting them all at the 7 by 4.5, and then eventually they could be cut down or folded to do, these kind of pockets, because these are, slanted, etc. And with the cuts, I end up with pieces that were 7 inches tall and, about 3 inches wide. Yeah, roughly 3 inches wide. And those are going to be for ones that are full. Of course, I can't find them. The folds that are like this, possibly, that I'll be able to use for those in there also. So, get that out of the way. We're going to get these moved. So these pieces that are kind of inconsequential, I can use these for other things. Can actually fold them up and put them into journals. They're about 5, I think, because I cut 7. So yeah, they're 5 inches. I can fold them in half to make journal cards, glue them together. Lots of possibilities to use these. So remove these to the side and move these to the side, and I'll show you how I cut my 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. Now, if you don't have 12 by 12, you can start with any size you want. Just get it down to the 7 by 4.5, or whatever size you feel like will fit to cover your altered book. If you want to go all the way to the edge, you'll have to measure your book and go a little thicker than that. All right, so I have 2 pieces of scrapbook paper left that I haven't cut. I got one that's sort of solid and one that's directional. Then I'm going to show you how I cut the 2 of them, each slightly different for this. Okay, got my big old chomper out here. So I'm going to start with cutting 7 inches down for this. All right, so that's where I get my piece that's 5. Put that to the side. I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to cut the 4.5. And I'm going to cut another 4.5. So that leaves 4.5 and 4.5 is 9. Leaves my 3-inch piece. Okay, so for the ones that are facing one direction, I did, let me see if I can grab one real quick here. Yeah. So I did end up cutting them so that there was one of each direction, so I would have a choice. So straight lines up and down, straight lines sideways. So I'll show you how I did that. Once again, I'm going to start with a 7-inch piece. So I have a lovely 5-inch piece left over. And we're going to do the same, where we're going to cut 4.5. Cut it down to 4.5. So I've got the one piece. Next, I'm going to cut it down to 7. So it's going to take off just a hair, because 7 and 4.5 is 11.5, and if you have 12 by 12, you have a little piece. Now, some 12 by 12s are a little wider, some are a little smaller, so a few of them I've kept the pieces. Some of them, most of them I just pitched, because that piece is just too tiny. I probably could keep it, but my scrap box would be mad at me. Okay, so then we're going to take this piece that we just cut down to 7, and we're going to flip it, and we're going to cut it to the 4.5. That's going to leave a piece. Now, this one is not quite 3. These are about 2.5, but again, can work in the book, so I'm going to put that in my small pile, put that in that, and put this away. Now, I started out with, I don't know, about 30 pieces of paper. I really didn't count how much they were, but I'm thinking it should be enough. I might have to cut some more out of this, but again, these pieces being their 5, I could always cut a piece at a 7 and cut it down to 4.5. So I've got a lot of backup that I will put out of the way. Okay, and let's go. Let's start. All right, I'm thinking maybe I should start maybe in the center, a little easier to glue. I don't know. let's start in the center. Okay, I am going to use something heavy to kind of hold it down. Those are heavy. My good old pinking shear scissors. Those things are really heavy. All right, you get the small ones out of the way here, just to get my glue book ready. Probably should have grabbed another glue stick. I have a feeling this is going to take a lot of glue stick. All right, so should I randomly pick pieces or should I look for them? I think I should randomly pick them. What do you think? I think I should randomly pick them. And then it's going to be eclectic, right? Okay. All right, so we're going to start with that. Hopefully your day is going well. My husband is outside shoveling a little bit of snow. He appears to, I don't know. I think he likes to shovel. I think he just likes to be outside. So I saw him shoveling our driveway, and then I see him shoveling our neighbor's driveway. And now it's a light snow out there. So now it's snowing, he's shoveling our driveway again because snow accumulated. Okay, so we're going to randomly pick one. And we're going to go with that. Oops. Okay, so what I was thinking, this doesn't look like, yeah, that's not 4.5. This is only like 4. I don't like that. I'm going to put that one to the side and take a different one. Yeah, it's 4.5. Okay. All right, so what I was thinking of doing on these is gluing them down and then folding them over so that they became stronger instead of cutting them. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to try it on this first one, see how it goes. And I can always change my mind afterwards and cut diagonals. But this is my thought. All right, I'm going to line it up so it looks even with that one that's over there. And we're going to fold it over. Yeah, that works. Okay. All right, should I glue the pages together now? I probably can. Probably do this all in one step. Maybe after this page I'll do it all in one step because I'm getting different glues out. All right, I'm going to throw a little glue down this just because. All right. And we're going to do our best to make sure that this pocket stays even and doesn't pull. All right, first pocket, first page done. I'm quite excited. Yeah, this is, I think I said this when I folded the pages that I never did a Reader's Digest altered book, but I like it. And like I said, now we can go ahead and I'll be able to put tags in there. And I made those fun, let's see if I got it, these tags that I use the border punches on, or border stamps on, because I made a whole bunch of them and they fit perfectly in there. These were 4-inch tags. So wonderful. So happy to see that. Yeah, I love it. Okay. All right, let's move on. All right, since I did something, I think maybe we should go to the front and just to kind of give that page a little bit. Now this one is going to have a half page, so we're going to do this one first. And we're going to do that, and we'll go from there. Okay. All right, so this page is going to be glued down here, so I only need to cover that. So I need to find one of these. I'm not sure. I might have to trim these down because I, like I said, I did the 7 high and then it's what's left over. So we'll see if this will work. Well, I don't want to do that. Okay, that'll work. All right, so I am going to have to trim this down, and I think I can do this. All right, let's do it to about there. Yeah, that'll work beautifully. Okay. Now for these, I probably actually could have folded it over, couldn't I have? All right, I'll think about that for the next one. Give it a little bit more strength. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna glue that down. And try to get the top and the bottom to be even. And like I said, we won't put anything back here because this is gonna be glued down like that. Cute, okay. Let's go over here. Let's do something near the back. All right. Okay, that's gonna go there. Now, depending on how long this video goes, I gotta turn the glue page. I might end up fast forwarding some of these glues or cutting them out. At this point, I don't know, because it is pretty much all the same from page to page, but it's kind of fun. All right, so let's go with this one. All right, let's get this glue page out of the way. Now, that's probably not one that I would have normally picked to put with it, but that's the fun of just randomly picking something, right? Is you never know what you're gonna get. And you kind of get out of your comfort zone just a little bit. Okay. And we're folding. And there we go. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. There we go. We're just double checking, not really looking at what it looks like next to each other, but just making sure that, since I cut that one wrong, before I throw some glue on there and realize that the size is way off, that it will work on the page. All right, so this one is one of those. Okay, now these are this one's too small to fold over, but yeah, I think we'll just put it to the edge. And if I don't like the words hanging out there, I can always take and find some, washi tape like this. And I could even probably put washi tape across there if I felt like it, if it was too light before I glue it. But I'm gonna, as I'm saying it, I'm gonna do the washi tape here. before I glue it, because now I can wrap it around. Yeah, cute. I like it. And if I wanted to, it's before I glue it down, put a hole punch in there. But you can obviously tell there's a pocket there because it is 2 different colors. But if I wanted to do that, I would put the hole punch in there at this point. So. Okay, let's do this one because this one should be interesting. It's got 3 pages. So we're going to start with the back page. And water. And a new book page. Now I probably cut this down. And I might think about that in the future to be only a little bit in, because once this is, that's really all you see on it. But I probably could have used these. So if I have other pages like that, I'll look into it. But I had put glue on it already. So, all right. So this one, I'm going to do what I said, and I'm going to do one of the short ones because we only see a little bit. Okay, let's do that one. All right, and I am going to go to the edge as best I can here. There we go. Okay. All right, and let's go with this one. That'll work. Okay. And then the last one. And apply it. Now this one's going to have to be cut down, or do I do a wrap? Let's do a wrap. Yeah, let's do a wrap. See how that works. Okay. All right, we're going to go this way. A little better handle on it. And fold you up. Just make sure that's on there good. And when I come back through to glue the pages, because I'm going to have to glue these down here, if any of these are popping out, I'll use some of my art glitter glue to finish it. So yeah, we're getting there. These are going to go in like that. So I'm going to have one that goes that way and one goes that way. So I think I can get away with these. Okay. All right, and then we'll do this side. Okay, you're really short, so I think I'm going to skip you. You're short too. I might have to go with a... Some of them work, like I said, 12.5s are not always one of the taller ones. Oh, I don't want that. You'll be the same. All right, that'll work. Not all 12 by 12s are the same. I think I mentioned that earlier. You got to be careful. Should have flipped this around. Okay. Yeah, so those two are going to be glued together and make a pocket in there. Oops. So a folded over washi on that might work, or we'll see. They're pretty sturdy right now, I think. All right, and now one for there. Sure if this is necessary, but this way I can attach, you know, a side tuck, or if I decide that, you know, I have a piece of paper like, you know, and I want to just create a side tuck, I can add that and create another pocket, or maybe put, you know, fold these and make a belly band for these. That could be kind of fun. Or just add some of the things that I've created already and, you know, make a side tuck for those, or just decorate it with, you know, putting some, decorating them with a picture. So, options. We have options. Okay. I don't think I'm going to cover that. I think that's fun looking, and I've done that. So we're going to skip past that. And let's go this way. All right, you're covered. You're going to be there. All right, so you need to get something. This one is end up being a hole. So I'm going to do this one first, and then I think what I'll end up doing is I think I will glue it and then go back and recut the hole. I think I'll glue that down, and then I will put my punch in there and just cut that little bit out. Because I think if I cut a hole in there, there's a good chance it's going to be off or too deep and show. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I talked myself into it. Can I fix you? I think I'm going to try. That's better. I don't know, I didn't notice it the first time I was going around, but it was really jacked up. Okay, so we don't have to put stuff in there. We need to put one on here. Okay. All right, so do I attempt to cut them now? All right, so I'm gonna go and just cut a little bit. All right, so probably should have done them together because they will be glued together. So we're gonna, sorry you can't see this, but I'm gonna do my best to line this up. That's better. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, trying to eyeball it again. Sorry you can't see it, but it's the only way for me to see it well. And there we go. Not too bad. Yeah, we'll glue those together on the side and the bottom so that there is a top pocket, and then that is a side one. Yeah, fun. So, I wanted to say on this one is I decided to put the full page here because there's no rips in here. So I know that there's rips in here and here, that I know that this is going to go this way. And this page was going to be a full one. So when I go to this one, I am going to do what I said before and put a shorter page on there. Just to make sure that it's far enough in to cover the opening or the page fold for the next one, which it is. And I think I will fold this one over. Come on, unstick. Ooh, there's an Amazon truck. Ooh, I hope that's my ink. Waiting for black ink for my printer. It was getting low. And it wasn't out, but it was getting kind of cranky. I have an Epson Eco Tank, so I can fill up the black, magenta, cyan, and pink, blue, yellow, black. Yeah, 4 of them: pink, blue, yellow, black. And I recently got the pink, blue, yellow and filled those up. The black was pretty full, but then I was having a printing issue, and I had to dump where you dump all the ink, and it dumped a lot of the black, and almost like it seemed to empty it out. So like, oh, I gotta go buy the black. And they were out of stock for a while. Like, you can only get it till like 4 weeks and before it came in. So I was like, geez Louise, everybody's using their ink at Christmas time, I guess. So I think it's supposed to come today, but I saw the Amazon guy walk to next door, so maybe he's got 2 packages. Thought it was coming today. Okay, well that worked out well. Yeah, those are nice and sturdy tucks. I love it. Okay, now I'm going to cover that page, and not going to cover those. I might put some sort of angle picture there. Oh, and he did come up to my driveway. Yay, my ink's here. Okay, back to gluing. All right, I think I am done gluing pages, and I have one left, and I was on fast forward, and you might have saw I changed my mind. I was going to put that there, and I thought, now it's kind of crazy eyes. So this is the other one. So I did cheat a little bit, and I did pick that one. I thought that was a much nicer front page than this one. So I have, like I said, 28 pages, but then I have a bunch of these left. I didn't have as many of those folds in there, possibly. So I never counted. I did a good guess. So, all right. So as I'm doing the flip through the pages, we can go ahead and glue these together. And we're going to call this video done then at that point, because I'm not going to decorate anything else with it. So those don't go together. So this is just going to go here and here. And then that's its own page. So this one is going to be a pocket here and here. All right, nothing there. All right, so this one is going to be 2 pockets there, and so I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, how you think it's turning out. any ideas of other stuff I can do with it. And that page, that's going to go there. Next up on this, we'll be adding decoration and or not necessarily pockets. I got a lot of pockets, but tags and stuff like that. Luckily, I've got some tag ideas going. And I still need to okay, you're gonna go there. I still need to get the pages in the fabric journal. I'll be doing that soon. I was thinking I might be doing it together in this video, but there's no way. This took a lot longer than I thought it would. Even though I thought it would take a while. Quite a lot of pages to glue, but yeah, sometimes when you're crafting, you think, it's not going to be as bad, but or not take as long. Something I'll get more done. I'll get more done than I think I will, but that never happens, right? All right, don't want these pages to shift. Make sure they're in the right spot. All right, you're nothing. You're nothing. All right, you're going to get glued down here. It's not getting weird, which it seems to get a little weird. All right, let's re-glue this. And there we go. Make sure none of the other ones came off. That one seems to have come off. They shifted a little bit. I think those are okay. Yeah, I think it was just those few in the middle here. Getting a little cranky. Okay, you're gonna go here. Yeah, I think it's just the middle pages probably get a little cranky because they have more of a bowing where they are not as flat to the edge, so I have to make sure they stick good before I try to shove them. Okay. All right, you are there, and you need to go there.
Okay, and you are
Top tuck. Make sure those pages are even. Okay, and you are a side tuck, so you're gonna go top and bottom. getting there. And this should be the last pocket. Okay, well, if you've hung with me this long, thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging in there with me. This was fun to do, even though it take a while. It'll be shorter on your end because I definitely will speed this video up, but I would say it probably took me a whole, maybe an hour to do, which is really not that bad if you think about it. Okay, not too bad. And it'll probably relax a little bit once the glue dries a little bit too. So yeah, not too bad. Obviously, again, adding some cards and stuff, it'll probably get pretty chunky monkey, but for right now, it's not too bad. Okay, well, that is it for me today. I appreciate each and every one of you that has hung out with me today. And as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.